£5.50 an hour because it's legal in international waters, was actually brought in by Chris Braden in 2018, which allows people to create an exemption where mass redundancies on ships registered overseas could take place, and the government wouldn't have to be notified. So you're seeing the sort of like the shortcuts that have created an environment where workers are penalised in order to
knowledge its backstory. They spent the first 2 decades of knowing about the damage their industry was causing to the climate by saying nothing, covering it up. The next 2 decades pumping out propaganda to create a global climate denial conspiracy movement. And it's only in the last 5 to 10 years that they moved from climate denial to climate delay, saying we must have a transition but do it slowly. It's too late to do it slowly. It needs to be fair, but it needs to be fast.
Thank you both very much. I'm afraid we'll run right out of time, and we must look at the front pages tomorrow. And the Times goes with NATO will act if chemical weapons are used, says Joe Biden. And Sunak's tax cuts set to cost wealthy $3,000 a year on the right-hand side. Again, the Daily Mail, Kremlin, Boris is our #1 enemy. PM says Ukraine can certainly win, as Biden warns NATO will respond in kind if Putin unleashes chemical weapons. And then on the Guardian's front page, again, Biden's warning to Putin over chemical weapons. So there we are. Thank you very much for watching us tonight. Faisal's here tomorrow. Until then, from all of us, a very good night.
Good evening. We really are being spoiled with the weather across the country at the moment, aren't we? Taking a look at this. This was Cornwall earlier on this afternoon. It's a picture that suggests a summer's day and not a spring afternoon. High pressure will stay with us for the next few days, but that means warm by day, cool overnight with clearing skies. Those temperatures are likely to fall away, with the exception Northern Ireland and Western Scotland. A little more cloud here, keeping those temperatures up a degree or so. So it will be a misty start, maybe some patchy light frost around as well, but lots of sunshine, and once again, it's going to be another glorious day. The cloud picking up in the Northern Isles for a few isolated showers, but elsewhere those temperatures will respond with the sunshine, mid to high teens quite widely across the country. Now, as we move into the weekend, the high is still with us, but those showers across the Northern Isles, it's a weather front that's going to slip its way slowly down through the North Sea. That could have an impact on the North Sea coast, where we could see a little more cloud just shrouding the coastline through the day, and maybe some cloud through the Western Isles and the Irish Sea. Through the spine of the country is where we'll see the best of the sunshine and potentially the best of the warmth on Saturday, highs of 19 degrees. Cloudy still, particularly across England and Wales for Mothering Sunday, and that starts to trend to something a little cooler as we go through the week next week, maybe seeing a return to some wintry showers in the far northeast. So whatever you're doing, make sure you can get out and enjoy the sunshine.
Ukrainecast, listen now on BBC Sounds. Victoria Derbyshire and international correspondent Gabriel Gatehouse. They cover what you need to know about events in Ukraine.
Thank you to everyone who fundraised, bought, baked, donated, laughed, sponsored, watched and joined in with Red Nose Day.
There is still time for you to donate and make a difference. You really do have the power to change lives.
Drama. Drama.
Drama. Drama. Drama.
Drama box sets for 20 years of international drama on BBC 4. Watch all episodes on iPlayer.
All the highlights of the Austria match earlier this evening now on BBC Two Wales. Jason Mohammed with Match of the Day Wales.
adult content's not posted or posted either.